Welcome back, Whalers fam, to another bowling league night vlog. This time we're back in Monday Night Trios, and yes, there wasn't anything from Wednesday to today, in this video anyway. I took 4 days off from the bowling alley to get dialed back in, take a break, all that good stuff. But tonight we're going to pick up where we left off on Wednesday night, where we finished with the Columbia 300 Beast. I think we're onto something here. So we're going to run the Beast tonight, which is a rare time you're going to see me use it. A little bit of information about that ball is it is my first bowling ball I had drilled, so um, that's pretty much the main thing about it is it's the first ball that I've ever had. So, and it has a little bit of good stuff in it for here, so we're going to use it. Although typically it is a little bit drier on these lanes, so it has something. So we're just going to give it a go, see what happens. See if we can get the job done in our Monday Night League. My average is now below 180 going into tonight, so we got to pick it up. But luckily, because we're trying something different, it could work out, it could not. Depends how it plays out. The Arsenal's basically going to play out like the Beast, Radioactive Vibe, and White Dot. That'll be my playbook for tonight. My Evo and Rhino did not make the trip. With that being said, on to game one. So we're just past the 7th frame going into the 8th here. TJ's on a run. I'm working a double, and Raphael is also working a double, so we have a string of strikes here to try and balloon this lead that we currently have, which goes from 27 to 44, and then with this spare, it at least keeps us even. We're currently at a good score right now. We're looking pretty good. Raphael's going to go up here, and he will continue his striking run to a triple. TJ unfortunately had a split, so he evens out at 128. Not a very good start for him, but I'm back on the strikes. Raphael will leave a split, so he'll open at 159. We're still up by a good margin, so as long as I keep doing what I need to do here, we should be okay. I double up on the first ball. Now I'm at 140 at the moment, but that's because the score won't change. But after this ball, the score is going to change, and I go to 170. A strike here will put us perfectly on 200. So hopefully we get a little luck. We do. And we get 200 literally on the nose, which I don't think I've done that before where I literally score only 200. Or actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know. I gotta think about it. I don't know if I did before this or not, but I can't remember. Either way, TJ's doubled at this point in the 10th frame now. Second ball. We're up by a good margin. Looks like about 64, ballooning to 74. And it should remain right around 64 for our series. The only points we will have lost after this game is the matchup between our anchors. That's about it. Other than that, we got the 2 points. We have the 2 matchup points. So we're at 4-1 at the moment. Excuse me, going in the game 2. So pretty good start for us. 200's nice. I didn't think I was gonna get a 200 with this ball, but I very well did it. So that was cool. I don't before tonight I didn't even have a 200 game on this beast, so this is now the 4th bowling ball out of my entire arsenal that has a high game of 200. So that's where we're at right now. We're looking pretty good. If you guys like the content, make sure to like and subscribe. Also make sure to check out our shorts on the channel. They're looking pretty good right now. Feel free to support them. They're just short clips of what you see in these videos. And I will catch back up with you after game 2. Let's keep the good stuff rolling. So at this current moment, we're looking pretty good. Nothing bad's gone on. This is another strike for us with the beast. We're having a great game. Raphael's going to have an open here on his last frame. I think he's at 133. TJ's going to go for a double. And we're still pretty somewhat close. I don't remember if this was the largest defeat or not. But anyways, or where we're at anyway. For me, I'm just keeping things clean. We do just that. We're not striking as much. Although I don't know what Raphael was doing in this moment, but yeah, y'all can laugh about it. I don't know. The funny part about this is TJ literally walked by and I think got him to snap out of it, but I don't know what Raphael was thinking. If you guys know, let me know in the comments though. Anyways, on to the ninth frame. As ridiculous as it's, I figured I'd include it because I think that's the second time in 2 weeks I've seen him do that. So, anyways, we struck in the ninth, so we're back up here in the 10th. We knock all the pins back, so we're doubling. We're doing pretty solid on the teammate matchup, so that won't hurt us. This ball ironically went through all the middle pins and we didn't get any help. So, yeah, I call this a bold strategy because the way I was trying to line up was to get it so that I wouldn't put it in the gutter, obviously, but have it ride like literally a couple boards from the gutter and have it fan out a little bit. But that clearly didn't work out. But never do that though. I don't recommend doing that on a split like that unless you actually know what you're doing. Anyways, we are leading by a lot at this moment, so we're up by 100 pins, although TJ is going to open here on the baby split. So actually between the three of us, we did have at least one split, whether it was the first ball we threw in the 10th frame or in my case, the very last ball, basically, the second to last ball. But we still have a solid game, 205, kind of a bummer that it ended that way, but we're going to try not to do that again. So that's another new high game on the beast. So now it's up to 205 from 200 in game one. So we're rolling pretty good. We're still up on personal matchup, and we have a lot of pins to carry over from that matchup going into game three. So we have a pretty comfortable lead there. This deficit, however, is going to drop off a little bit because we're a little bit ahead of the order. But either way, we have enough pins to lock them out at this exact moment. So you'll see the deficit we won by on the screen. On to game three. On to the end of game three as we push a little closer to the end of the evening. TJ's off to a much better start. He's not struggling as much at this exact moment. For us, though, I did open in the first frame, so that kind of hurt. We've been clean for a lot of the evening. That's a good carry strike right there. We're back over to me on the 8th frame now. Um, so yeah, sorry I had to cut my commentary short in the second game, but that's because I did not keep track of how much time I gave myself to speak, so oh well. Plus the new music I'm getting used to that I put in these videos, so I'm not um so it's giving me less time to talk, but that's okay because I don't prefer to sit here for 5 minutes and like come up with a story off the top of my head, so it works out very good. Anyways, TJ's up now and he's got another good strike here. Everything continues to work out for us, although this is a closer game. We're up by 29. For me though, we're going to leave a 10 pin. This game we got tested a lot more with the 10 pins, which keeps us relatively honest, so can't really complain. We still knock it down though, so we're perfectly fine. However, our matchup to the right of us um, has struck far more than I have this game, so they haven't made up the entire deficit because I'm still up a lot regardless. So as long as I just put up an average game here and keep that, we'll be perfectly fine, which we're basically on pace to do at this exact moment. So nice little strike to finish the evening though, and a very good set from the Columbia 300 Beast, which we needed desperately, and it's going to bump our average up just a smidge more. TJ is going to leave a pin up there on his fill ball, and he'll finish the night with a 226. So after starting with the 185, he's picked it up quite a bit. Now for Raphael, he'll finish with a 185, and I will gladly finish with the 182. So yeah, we just needed average in game three, nothing more, nothing less, and then either way it would lock out the matchup to our left. Here's the stat breakdown. I had a 200, 205, 182, 587 series. This is my best series with the Beast, and it's my very first bowling ball I had. So that'll tell you a lot. Our series record is the best win of the season so far, 18-3. Our season record is now 95-94. Individual matchup, I only lost the third game, but that's okay because I'm not going to bowl over average every game. That's just us being lucky at that point. Our team matchup was super good, so we won everything. We won game 3 by 17, and I think we won by like somewhere in the 60s in game 2. I don't remember off the top of my head looking at this, but either way, it's a very successful night of League, and this helps us try to get back in that top 5 because we're pushing to try to get back there. But going into next week, we are going to be 6th, so we got a little bit of work to do. We should be able to get it back though, but hopefully we can ride this beast to the end of the season and hope to God that we can keep getting high scores because that's pretty much our game plan the rest of the way. If you guys enjoyed the content, make sure you leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. We're growing with every single video posted here on the channel, so that's amazing. And I will catch you on the next Wednesday Night Mixed League video. Or maybe not. I don't know. You're going to have to find out in a couple days. I'll see you soon.